Virgo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for August 1st through the 7th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Virgo, what's going on? Bam. Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Fool here. I kind of get this as excitement about something, kind of like, yay, let's do this, I'm really up for who knows what. There's definitely a sense of openness in this energy, and as I said, a little bit of a sense of excitement over who knows. Now, in the recent past, the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. Ooh, 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 ooh. Tough energies here. Possibly dealing with the loss of something here, really sticking in this energy for quite a while. And low vibration for sure, but at the same time, I don't know if you could have helped this energy. You must have gone through something here quite tough, pretty hard to detach yourself from these energies by the looks of it. Now, in the current situation, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Chariot, this is a giddy up and go kind of an energy, and it's a good one. It's completely opposite of this one, almost like, okay, you know what, that's it, that's left behind, I'm done with that, let's move forward. And a lot of determination behind it too. You know, there's a whole lot of let's get going. And you do have support here in terms of, I do see not only you coming up with this energy, but you get response, you get a positive response to this energy also. So there's definitely a sharing of energies here. In the immediate future, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Judgment card. Ooh, way better than even the current one. Okay, it's a charge kind of an energy. Let's attack in a good way, from a good place with good intentions, you know. So I don't know what it is, but it's like definitely an ongoing kind of a let's get it done kind of an energy, which is great. Okay, let's clarify. Let's see what's going on. This in the immediate future is a little bit different than the current one, because in the immediate future you're showing me you're actually opening up your heart more, so there's definitely that warmth to it too, but it's still in that sense of let's do the Fool. Let's see, the Judgment card, the Tower, the Ten of Cups. There is that excitement to it all. There is I feel like you're not used to it. That's the thing. It's a great energy. It's almost like an explosive one of good energies, but it's like the minute you find yourself in that place of, oh man, it feels so good, you almost back away from it because you're not used to it, or you're kind of anticipating the worst. Even though the energies are great, you're kind of looking at it and like, okay, when is this gonna end, you know? That's your own fear, and just as a personal advice, take that out of this. If you're feeling good, just feel good about it. You know, just don't worry about when, how, if, you know, because the energies are definitely interesting and beautiful, the ones that are showing up for you here. And it's like it's taken away from your joy. You know, if you put that fear in there, and you have it, I mean, we all do, but it's definitely reflected in this reading here. Let's see the Five of Cups in the recent past. The Ace of Swords, the Temperance card, the Nine of Swords. There's a delay here. There's almost like a regret. Like I should have done something earlier, or I should have done something to begin with. I don't know. There's definitely a sense of action that's being delayed. And then you're kind of looking at that with regret. So this could be a regret on your side of not acting upon something, of not doing something. you know. Let's do the Five of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, the Hangman, the Three of Wands, same kind of deal. You know, I feel like you may have lost something here, or something may have fallen off here from your radar. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's something significant, and you come at this energy with the sense of regret, with the sense of I should have done this, or I should have done more, or really from a position of standing still. You're looking at this, kind of like recognizing that maybe you did stand still while things were happening, and there's that I could have done this and that and the other. And that to me represents guilt, regret. But what's done, it's done. That's the thing. Maybe you're compensating here with this whole, now I'm gonna do everything, you know, kind of a thing. Just as a side note, I don't think you could have prevented whatever happened there, even if you did do something, you know. That's my personal intake on it. But let's do the Four of Cups, Two of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Okay. So really trying to learn from those energies there. I kind of get the sense that overall you just kind of stayed in your head with it all, not really learning, even though the energy of, you know what, there's something to take out of this was definitely present. I do get a sense that in time you did manage to balance out yourself, the energies you were dealing with. But this lasted a while, this sense of should've, you know. Let's do the Eight of Wands in the current situation. The Eight of Cups, the Hermit, the Knight of Swords. This is the put your money where your mouth is kind of an energy. Like you and me, we're talking about something, we're agreeing upon something, right? And I say, yeah, I'll get it done. I'll get it done. And you're like, okay, like now. You know, like, I'm not willing to wait. I'm not, like, now. You said you would do it now. Kind of a thing. It doesn't come in pushy yet. It doesn't come in as controlling as you do this now kind of a thing. But it's definitely coming in as put your money where your mouth is. I can't wait to see when you're going to do what you're saying that you're going to do, you know? But it's more coming from you in the sense of, again, in the past there was stagnation more than action, and now it's like, okay, let's get it done then. You know, I may not have done it in the past, but now I am, kind of a thing. So it's kind of like a challenge to you here more than others. Like, I stopped expecting from others, I gotta do it myself, kind of a switch here, which is quite interesting and quite powerful. Let's do the Queen of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you're still kind of lingering in that energy, though, of, but, you know, it could have turned out different. Possibly, yeah, possibly. But again, my intake, my personal intake, I feel like if something was supposed to fall off of your life, it would have eventually, with or without you doing something. So there's still that energy here at times, but I see you detaching from it a lot of the time. So it's not taking over like it did in the past. Let's do the Chariot in the current situation. The Eight of Swords, the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles. Energy is moving, and it's moving quite fast. And even though you may not be used to it, because I feel like that's what's taking you, you know, a little bit into concern, a little bit into your mind here, like, oh my God, what's happening? If you allow yourself to feel a little more, you would have no issue with the energy that's moving right now. Because I kind of get the sense that 90% of this energy you're actually creating from this whole sense of, you know, I paused long enough, it's time for me to move. And you are, energetically speaking. I don't see you necessarily, you know, getting yourself up, picking yourself up and starting to run anywhere. I mean, maybe you are, but it's definitely an energetic feel to it more than a physical one. Try to allow yourself to feel your way through these energies, because it's definitely helpful if you do, rather than think about them. When you start thinking about them, they kind of stop. It's kind of like you're in the way of the flow. And I get the sense that you don't want that, you know, because they feel good. They feel good. They may feel fast, you know, to you as an earth sign. They may feel like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But it's not that, oh my God, for you to stop them. For the Ace of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the World card, the Queen of Cups. The movement is slowing down. It's good, because I was kind of getting excited about it. I'm like, oh man. Like if I get excited about movement, which, you know, I'm a fire sign, I'm used to movement. But for an earth sign, it could be. But it's necessary. For some reason, it's coming in as being necessary, because it almost feels like you're coming out of whatever this stagnant energy is into a moving one. And because of that, this one might feel really fast. The movement energy might feel that way, but it's not necessarily that. But it's needed for you to flip to the contrast, you know, to experience that. And it's taking you out of whatever you created here as a comfort zone and then placing you into a brand new energy. It's slowing down a little bit, which is good too, because it's allowing you to feel a little more. It's kind of like pausing for you to connect with how you feel, which is great, because apparently that's where this energy needs to go. Let's do the Queen of Cups in the immediate future. Oh, you don't want to feel. Ooh, you don't want to feel. You don't want to feel, because if you feel, it's going to remind you of that pain of what was lost when you did feel in the first place. And it's like, oh, I don't want to feel anymore, because, you know, that means I'll feel the pain of it. True, but this pain needs healing. And you can only heal it by feeling. So you can't escape this. Eventually, you're going to have to allow yourself to feel a little more. Because again, this energy, it's kind of a trickster. It's kind of like, come on, Virgo, let's go. It's feeling good? Yeah, it's feeling good. Okay. Now stop and look at what's inside there. And you're like, oh, shit, you tricked me, energy. It's not tricky. It's supposed to get you there. It's supposed to get you back to you, you know? It's supposed to get you back to this pain, because this pain needs healing. You've been on it for a while there, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you've healed a lot of it. You've been stagnant in it, you felt it. That doesn't mean you went to the root of it and healed it. But you are kind of being pushed into doing that here, and you know the like. But you can avoid it once again, but it's going to come back eventually. So, up to you. For the Judgment card, you get the Page of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so you're showing me signs of, okay, I'll do it. A little dragging your feet there, but okay. I guess I'll have to do it. I'll have to go in that pain and heal it. Because, again, I don't know what this is, and it is of the past, but just because it's of the past, it doesn't mean that the energy of it didn't stay with you, and it's not going to affect you from now on. So even though you put it there and it's like, you know what, enough time has passed that it doesn't affect me anymore, and it could be true, but the energy is still there and it still needs healing. So it's gonna come back around until you do heal it. It's really cool how the energy kind of played this game of Virgo, let's do this and that, look how fun it is, bam, heal it. Oh shit, you know. Let's see what the universe has for you as a final advice. Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. You're kicking and screaming here. I mean, when this energy comes along, and even though you're consciously aware of it, and you're deciding, I want to work with this, that doesn't mean that energetically you agree with you working with this 100%. Because I see you trying here and there to put blockages, like, no, I don't want to go there. No, I don't want to deal with this. No. So just because you're consciously aware of it and you tell yourself, I want to work with this, doesn't mean that you're 100% in. You know, like, okay, I'm going to go in and I'm going to heal this. Something energetically within you is trying to kind of like, no, don't go there. Just so you know, you're kicking and screaming about this, but I still see you going for it eventually. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.